Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Have you ever looked at a work of art and felt like it was speaking to you? Not just showing you a beautiful image, but telling you a story, offering a piece of wisdom, or even comforting you in a moment of pain. What if you had to commit all the beauty in the world to memory, because you might one day lose the ability to see it forever? Today, we're diving into a book that is a masterpiece in itself, a breathtaking journey through art and life, Mona's Eyes, by the brilliant art historian Thomas Schlesser. This is so much more than a novel. It's a profound, emotional, and utterly beautiful experience that will change the way you see the world. It's a story about a little girl, a loving grandfather, and the power of art to heal, teach, and prepare us for the unexpected. If you're ready to open your eyes to the beauty all around us, then you've come to the right place. Before we step into the Louvre, make sure to hit that like button if you love a story with a deep, emotional core. Drop a comment below with a work of art that has always spoken to you, and subscribe so you never miss our deep dives into the books that stir the soul. Your engagement helps us bring these heartfelt stories to a wider audience. Our story revolves around Mona, a precocious and intelligent 10-year-old girl. One day, out of the blue, she experiences a terrifying episode of temporary blindness. The episode is short, but the aftershocks are permanent. While doctors can't find a medical explanation, they warn her parents that Mona might be facing a long-term, irreversible condition. The threat of permanent vision loss hangs over her like a dark cloud. Into this deeply unsettling situation steps her grandfather, Henry. Henry is a deeply loving and wise man, and he makes a radical decision. He tells Mona's parents he will take her for weekly appointments with a therapist to help her cope with her fear. But instead of a therapist's office, he has a different plan. He decides he will give his granddaughter therapy of a totally different kind. He will give her the most precious gift he can. He will fill her memory with all the beauty in the world before her vision disappears forever. This sets up the central, powerful premise of the novel, and so begins their extraordinary, year-long journey. Every Wednesday, they abscond from their lives and go on an adventure to a museum in Paris. The rule is simple, yet profound. They will visit and truly contemplate only one single masterpiece. Just one. This deliberate act of slowing down, of deep observation in a world that encourages us to rush, is at the very heart of the novel's philosophy. Over the course of 52 weeks, they traverse 5 centuries of art, from Renaissance masters like Botticelli and Da Vinci to modern art icons like Basquiat and Klimt. In front of each painting or sculpture, Henry doesn't just give Mona an art history lesson. He uses the art as a mirror for life. He teaches her about the artist, the historical context, the techniques, and, most importantly, the profound, universal human emotions and lessons embedded within the work. This is where the book truly shines. Each chapter, a new Wednesday, becomes a masterclass in living. For example, in front of a Goya still life, Henry explains how the painter shows us that monsters can hide in plain sight, and that evil can be banal. A concept Mona immediately grasps when she notices how the dead hunks of meat seem to have eyes and are watching her. With a Raphael painting, he teaches her about emotional detachment and the importance of not being a slave to one's feelings. When they observe a sculpture by Camille Claudel, a tormented genius who ended up in an asylum, he gently explains the nature of heartbreak and loss. The art is never just the subject, it's the catalyst. It helps Mona process the difficult realities of her own life, from her family's struggles to her own fears about her future. The book seamlessly weaves together these art lessons with Mona's day-to-day life, showing how the wisdom she gains from a 500-year-old painting can help her navigate a difficult conversation at school or understand a complex emotion at home. The most powerful theme of Mona's Eyes is the distinction between looking and seeing. Henry repeatedly teaches Mona that anyone can look at a work of art, but it takes patience, empathy, and an open heart to truly see it. This is a beautiful and relatable metaphor for life itself. The book asks us to slow down, to pay attention to the details, and to find beauty in unexpected places, even when faced with looming darkness. The novel is a moving testament to the incredible bond between a granddaughter and her grandfather. Their conversations are filled with wisdom and gentle humor, and their shared journey becomes a quiet, powerful rebellion against despair. Henry's mission isn't just to fill Mona's eyes with beauty, but to fill her soul with resilience, generosity, and a love for life that cannot be extinguished, no matter what happens to her sight. Mona's Eyes is a unique and deeply moving reading experience. It is a book for art lovers, for those who appreciate a quiet, contemplative story, and for anyone who has ever found comfort and meaning in an unlikely place. Thomas Schlesser, an art historian himself, has created a novel that is both profoundly enlightening and emotionally resonant, a beautiful story about life, love, and the enduring power of beauty. It's a book that will stay with you long after you've finished the final chapter, inspiring you to look at the world a little differently. If this video inspired you to pick up this amazing book, please like this video to help other fans find it. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on the novel's message about the power of beauty. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the books that change the way we see the world. Thanks for watching, and remember, the most beautiful things in the world can be seen not just with your eyes, but with your heart. We'll see you in the next video.